Wait, don't move to Cambridge, Ontario. At least, not until you know how much it's gonna cost you to live here. I mean, people still think that Cambridge is like a small, quiet, and affordable city, but in today's time, is that even true anymore? In this video, I'm gonna break down exactly the same. We're gonna talk about cost of living in Cambridge, Ontario. I'm gonna include things that you need on daily basis. For example, housing, groceries, utilities, public transportation, taxes, your car expense, and many more things. And here's the best part. If you stick till the end, I'm gonna give you a bonus tip that's gonna save you literally hundreds of dollars when you move here. All right, so grab some popcorns, have a cup of coffee, and we're gonna start right now. My name is Akash Basi. Oh, by the way, if you're first time on my channel and you're someone looking to know everything there is about living in Cambridge, Ontario, well, subscribe my channel below and tap the bell icon for notifications. So each time we post a new video, you can be the first one to learn more about the current real estate market of Cambridge, Ontario. We get calls and text and email and Zoom calls all the times, and we really love it. So if you're looking to make a move in 9 days or even 9 months, just give us a call, send us a text message, send us an email, or maybe schedule a Zoom call. We'll be more than happy to help you make the smooth move. My name is Akash Basi. I'm a local realtor here in Cambridge, Ontario, and all my contact details are in the description section as well. Now let's talk about the big one first, which is housing. So Cambridge is a popular choice to buy a house in, not only for the locals, but also from people out of the town, especially from Toronto and GTA. Why locals want to buy a house here is because I don't know if you have seen my previous Cambridge videos, but I always tell that Cambridge is not only one city. It comes under the umbrella of region of Waterloo. So that has 3 cities altogether: Kitchener, Cambridge, and Waterloo, Ontario. So that's collectively make it Tri-Cities. Some people call it sister cities, any which way you wanted to call it. But Cambridge is much more affordable as compared to Kitchener and Waterloo. At much more affordability, better homes, bigger homes, better highway access. Cambridge sits right on top of Highway 401, and that's the main reason that relocators, people from Toronto and GTA, they like Cambridge as well because of better connectivity to Toronto. Detached homes in Cambridge is about $800,000 to $850,000 in today's market. Semis are about $750,000 to $800,000 range, and freehold townhouses are about $650,000 to $700,000 range, and condos are between $400,000 to $500,000 range. But now these numbers are on averages. Of course, if you are looking to buy a fancy and big house, which might be over $1 million as well, and if you're looking to buy a house in Cambridge and you're unsure where should you buy, you can check this video of mine. It's gonna help you a lot, and I put the link for this video in description just for you. All right, number 2 is monthly utilities. So when you buy a new house, you want to factor in all the additional monthly bills, especially the utilities that you need to pay every month on top of your mortgage, don't you? All right, so let's talk about electricity first. Electricity bill in Cambridge, Ontario will be approximate around $95 to $115. That's roughly, again, it depends on your usage and the time of usage. And when I say time, so timings are, for example, you're using electricity between 7 a.m. till 11 a.m. The billing will be 2x the price, and then all the way between 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. will be 1.5x, and 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. will be 2x again, yep. And then 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. in the morning, it will be 1x. As well as your weekends are 1x, and your holidays, public holidays, are 1x as well. So if you're mindful of timing, when to use, when not to use, you can save a lot of money as well. Now talking about water and sewage, it's gonna cost you about $85 to $105 monthly. And now talking about natural gas. So if you're using in summertime when you don't need gas much to heat the house, you might be paying about $60 to $70 a month. But in the winter time when you need heat 24/7 to keep yourself and your family warm, it's gonna cost all the way to $200 to $250 a month as well. Now finally, the internet. So in Cambridge, Ontario, most people use high-speed internet, and the bills are all the way between $85 to $105 as well. So these prices I've just told you about utilities, it's for a family of 3 to 4 people. And if you're a bigger family or you're a smaller family, then you can factor in the cost yourself as well. Basically, on average, you are paying between $300 to $500 worth of utilities on top of your mortgage every single month after you buy a house. All right, number 3, groceries and food. So in groceries, Cambridge, Ontario prices are pretty much in line with what you expect in Southern Ontario. Here's the breakdown. For a family of 3 to 4, you can expect to pay between $1,200 to $1,500 a month. If you're a single person, you might expect $300 to $400 a month as well. And these include things like bread, butter, bagel, rice, pasta, fruits, vegetables, cereals, dairy, and more stuff like this. All right. Also, budget more. If you are used to go and shop in some premium chains, for example, Sobeys, Zehrs, Superstore, Farm Boy, and also you can save a bit if you wanted to go and shop in Walmart, as well as No Frills and Freshco type of grocery chains. If you want to have best of both worlds, you can go and shop at Costco, spend your all the day there. It's huge here. For coffee, chains like Tim Hortons and McDonald's will range between $2 to $5 for each one person. And fancy coffee shop like Starbucks is going to cost you between $5 to $10 per person for a single coffee. And if you're looking to eat out at some Tim Hortons, McDonald's, Harvey's, A&W type of food chain, it's going to cost you $10 to $15 meal for one person. And if you're looking to eat in some fancy restaurant, for example, State and Main, The Keg, Montana's, Beer Town, all those restaurants, you can count yourself for two people between $60 to $70 plus tip plus taxes. All right, number 4, transportation. Now let's talk how to get around in Cambridge, Ontario. All right, so if you own a car here in Cambridge, Ontario, here's the breakdown for you. Your car insurance will cost you between $140 to $250 a month. Again, it depends. It's a brand new car, old car, first insurance, third insurance, any tickets or accident, many more complicated things like that. But $140 to $250. All right. Now talking about fuel prices. Today price is $1.23 per liter. And just to give you an example, I'm a real estate agent. You know that, right? And I drive a lot. I show a lot of homes to buyers just like you. And I pay about $60 to $70 per week, which is about $240, $250 a month. So you can do some math and you can find for yourself how much you drive and the way you drive. That's going to impact as well. So I would say average is between $150 to $250 a month as well for you. Now talking about car plate registration. Now that's a win. Congratulations, because Ontario doesn't charge anything for that anymore. It used to be $100, $90, something like that, but now nothing, zero. You don't pay anything for that. That's amazing. Well, lastly, talking about car maintenance, you don't do it every day, right? So spread evenly every month throughout the year. I would say average is about $100 a month. So all in all, I would say $500 to $600 per month is what you can expect the car expenditure in terms if you own a car here, plus the car payments if you have any. Now let's talk about public transit. So Cambridge is being serviced by GRT, which is Grand River Transit. We don't have any LRT trains in Cambridge yet. Those LRT trains runs from Kitchener to Waterloo, but now city has some plans to extend the line from Kitchener all the way to Annesley Terminal in Gold, Cambridge downtown. But nobody knows when that's going to happen, if that ever happens. One thing I can tell you is, if you buy a house before the LRT trains comes to Cambridge, then your house value will appreciate like crazy. All right. Anyways, let's talk about what we have right now in the town. So we have amazing city bus service, again serviced by GRT, and the daily fare is about $4, and you can have monthly pass for $104. And there's a GRT website. You can go there, check it out. Under the fare section, you'll find buffet of services and packages and prices, everything in there. Also, Cambridge have access to Go bus service. So if you want to go to Toronto, take that bus. You will go through Highway 401 all the way to Toronto directly, sometimes even less than an hour, sometimes a little bit more than an hour, depends on traffic. You can buy one of those Presto cards. You can recharge that card, you can tap it in the bus, and you're good to go. Right? Also, Cambridge is adding some bike lanes. So if you love to bike, you can save money, especially in the summertime. If you are still confused whether you should move to Cambridge, Ontario, or you should not, you can check this video of mine. It's about pros and cons of living in Cambridge, Ontario. I break down everything for you in detail there. The link's going to be in the description for you. Now, next one is lifestyle and entertainment. Cambridge, Ontario has its own small town feel with lots of outdoor charm. And if you're someone like me, you're going to really love Riverside Park. It's in Preston, and this is one of the biggest park in Cambridge, Ontario. But if you're someone who loves trails, love to walk and jog and whatnot, you're gonna really love Mill Run Trail that starts from Haspler Village. It's about 8 kilometers in length and connects Riverside Park in Preston as well. And if you are someone who's in conservation areas, congratulations, because you will not have to get bored going to the same one conservation area over and over and over. There are plenty of options here. My personal favorite is Shades Mill Conservation Area. It's in Fiddlesticks neighborhood, just along Haspler Road. There's one more by Haspler Village, which is Chiligo Conservation Area, and there are 2 or 3 more. So you have different buffet of options here as well. Now talking about shopping, you love to shop, right? Everyone does, including me, my wife as well. So you have different options here as well. You have Cambridge Smart Centers, you have Cambridge Centre Mall, as well as the entire strip of Haspler Road has multiple shopping options. Again, Cambridge is an old town. It comes with neighborhoods like Preston, Galt, as well as Haspler Village. Those towns, those neighborhoods, I would say, comes with their own downtowns as well, with own local boutique shops. You have different multiple options, depends where you live. And then you have Costco and big box, HomeSense, Walmart, different stores as well. All right, talking about movies, there is Cineplex Cinemas right in the Cambridge Centre Mall. So movie tickets gonna cost you about $12 to all the way $30, depends what seats and what kind of movie you're gonna pick. And if you buy something in the movie theater, then regular size pop and regular size popcorns or regular size nachos is gonna cost you about $8 to $10 as well. Next, we talk about gym memberships. I personally go to YMCA. They have different options in there. I do squash, sometimes pickleball, and they have basketball courts as well. They have swimming pool. I also do gym, they have yoga centers, a lot of things in there, even childcare. So I pay $35 every 2 weeks. So that's about $70 a month. But if you want to go more affordable budget options, then there are also gyms like Fit for Less as well as Crunch Fitness. That will take you about $10 a month as well. Lastly, don't forget, if you're ordering food from food delivery apps, then you may be paying 20% to 30% extra in fees as well, and that adds up really quick. Now next is taxes. Let's start with property taxes first. So property taxes value is based on the impact assessment value of the house. So just to give you an example, a house sold for $700,000 in Cambridge, Ontario has a assessment value of $426,000. So you're gonna pay property tax on the $426,000, not on $700,000 sold price. If you ask me rough numbers, then I can give you a rough bracket that any house sold between $700,000 to $800,000 worth in Cambridge, Ontario today will be paying in the brackets of $4,000 all the way to $5,500 annually. Now these are rough numbers, I mean, just to give you an example, but something around that. Land transfer tax. So in Cambridge, Ontario, good news, you're only paying provincial tax, you're not paying municipal land transfer tax like Toronto, only paying one, which is great, you're saving money. So to give you an example is, for a $700,000 home, the approximate land transfer tax will be around $10,500 approximately, right? But if you're a first-time home buyer, you can qualify for a rebate up to $4,000, and that will take some pressure off of you. Now talking about sales tax. So it's pretty standard across Ontario that you are paying 13% sales tax on goods and services. For example, your lawyer's fees, your realtor's fees, your legal fees, electronics, furniture, stuff like that. You are paying the service fee plus 13% on top of that, which is sales tax. So who's Cambridge right for? Cambridge is a great choice for buyers who want affordability, family need more space and green areas, commuters who want better proximity to Highway 401, maybe they are working out of town, to cities like London, Guelph, Toronto or GTA, maybe they have their friends and family there and they want to be as close as possible to them so they can better see them more often, right? And lastly, for someone who wants more value without being living in the chaos of a big city. If you made it so far into the video, you're already way ahead of the other buyers who just started their search. Now let me give you a pro tip that I promise I'll give you in the end. Before you fell in love with any house in Cambridge, Ontario, please, 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 always make sure how walkable and transit friendly that area is. Because some neighborhoods, they are really great on paper, but when you start living there, then you realize that you need to rely heavily on your car and that adds up into your monthly bills. And not only that, if you have the basic amenities and great location around your area, around your house, that's going to appreciate your house value better. Now let me ask you this. If you are looking to buy a house in Cambridge, Ontario, what's that one thing that's making you excited, or what's that one thing that's making you nervous? Type in the comments. I love to chat and reply every single one of you. Also, if you're looking to make a move in 9 days or even 9 months, just give us a call, send us a text message, send us an email, or maybe schedule a Zoom call. We'd love to help you make that smooth move. And please like my videos, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below. It really helps more people like yourself finding these cost of living videos. And all those 2 videos I mentioned earlier, the links will be in description. Go check them out as well. Thanks again for hanging out today. Signing off. We'll see you in the next video.